tool into what I'm using or into my business based on whatever like product or whatever ramification or sector you are actually in. So, or before I proceed, I would like to run like look at the projected analysis of what AI and try to like give us an overview of how important AI actually is. And based on this report is actually from PwC report as you can see, like AI is actually recognized across the globe. And looking at the North America, the Northern Europe, like look at their GDP, how they're expanding the amount of impact AI is having to their GDP across every continent. And looking at this chart or analysis, we can see like Nigeria falls among the rest of the world, like the total impact of AI for like the rest of the world, which Nigeria falls into this category is about 5.6% of GDP, and that's like $1.2 trillion. And that is as at today. And when you look at the bottom, you would see as at like the projection for the year 2030, and this shows that AI has actually come to stay, and the projection is actually showing an increment from about 5.6 to about 10.4% for the rest of the world which we actually falls in. And looking at the statistical analysis for as at 2024 for in Nigeria, the market size is about 1.05 billion. And like looking at the change and the impact it has actually have on our GDP, it's about 5.34%. So like when we have to like look at the projection for 2030, it shows that it's going to like there's going to be like an expansion, and a lot of businesses will be integrated into this, and we'll see so much growth, so much expansion. The market volume is actually going to increase, and this is where the world is actually moving to. As we all know, before we got to this space as a country, we know that okay, fine, even if we're still like kind of behind, but we'll find there are some technologies that have actually things that have actually been happening, and we are not yet there, but I know that we're going to get there. But that shows that the integration of AI has actually come to stay, and there will definitely be the expansion as time goes on, and you will not want to be left behind as a person, as an individual, and integrating that into your own business. So I would just like to like for those that are kind of like maybe new to what AI is, fine, you might have been hearing that, but you might not know what AI is. I would just like to give like a basic understanding of what is AI. So I would say my definition for AI is like it's also called, that's abbreviation for artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science creating systems that perform tasks requiring human intelligence. So it enables machines to like understand, learn, and make decisions based on data. Then the capabilities of AI is like AI systems can learn from data, recognize patterns, and adapt to like new information. So they excel at analyzing complex data sets and automating repetitive tasks. So when we look at most of us have iPhone as of today, so we can call to like, oh Siri, get this for me, Siri, make this call. So those are like implementation of AI that is embedded into the phone, that it's making it easy for you to just, oh, maybe you're in your corner or you're just sitting down somewhere, you just kind of like, oh Siri, call this person for me. So that's like a voice recognition, and all of this is happen through AI. And as time goes on, there will definitely be much more innovation coming into space. And I would say, so AI is like giving the machine like a thinking power, or like a thinking ability of human intelligence. It is not coming to replace human. That is what I just want you to understand. Like it's not going to replace humans, or but what we'll do is like for AI we kind of like learn from the data and like use that to like recognize existing patterns and try to like make decisions based on these patterns that is already existing, so in order to like adapt into new information. Yeah, so AI is like it has come to stay. embedded in every platform. Like when we look at your Netflix now, you notice now, like when you watch a particular movie and you kind of try to like want to check for something else, you kind of also see they are actually recommending a movie based on what you've actually checked already. That's like a recommendation system being used to like utilize like the kind of movies or whatever they are going to like predict for you based on what you've been using. So it actually learns the data and actually try to like, okay, how can I utilize what this individual has actually been using over and over again on this platform? That means this is the interest, this is the particular interest this user actually focuses on. Definitely, if I'm to like recommend something in this same exact pattern or this same exact sector for this individual, definitely you will like it. So that is how we see most of our recommendations or most of the things that we just see that just maybe pop up on our phones and all of that. So that is it. So now and coming into the business line, so okay, for AI to like kind of like analyze our data, because data is actually so much important, and so the data actually tends to like we use that to like automate our processes, and definitely leads to us like being able to like provide insight for our businesses. And because decision making is actually very essential for every business owner, for every business individuals, so leveraging this for our business is actually so much vital. So I believe that these have actually kind of given you an overview or understanding of what AI is, and what we like an example on what like the kind of AIs and we see on day-to-day activities, because definitely it's already here and you are using it every day, but you might not actually know that is what is happening, but that is what is happening. So I would like to like go into the business part of it. So I'll be sharing on the importance of technology for businesses. So firstly, for our businesses, we're looking at the competitive advantage. So for our business, we have to like leverage AI tools to like kind of outpace competition, because every goal of every business is to make profits and to kind of distinguish yourself among like your fellow competitors. So what is going to set you apart? What are you doing differently that is going to like make your product or make your business kind of be different from what a company A is doing from, or what a company B is doing? Why we like consumer, why we customers be attracted to my own product? So having a competitive advantage is very essential as an individual, as a business owner, and leveraging AI to we kind of give you an edge towards like making changes and making your features actually different from individuals like in that same sector. Kind of like, let me use this example, and that's why when we like look at the UI UX person, maybe you want to design your app or your product, and when you want that, a UI UX person is always concerned about is my product actually very effective, like is it user friendly? Because you can't be giving like someone that it's not so a tech savvy, you bought in a product for me, I'm not a tech savvy, so I believe you want me to be able, you want to attract more customers, and your focus should be like, okay, can a 2 years old pick up this product and be able to like navigate around it without having to even read up on how it works and all? So like that is what mostly most UI UX or your front page or your front end users are mostly concerned about. So that is why like that's like the what distinguish you from the other person. That's why they always say like your product should be much more user friendly. So coming back to this as a business owner, so using the AI kind of give you more competitive advantage over others, because fine, now you are integrating AI into your businesses. You notice that, okay, fine, your business is kind of like going in a faster pace. You are iterating your deployment faster. You are leveraging digital platform. People can actually come in and like maybe you own an e-commerce platform and you kind of want to reach more customers or more people that you might not be able to like reach on a day-to-day basis. And so leveraging AI to into your business kind of give you a competitive advantage to actually do that. Then secondly, I'll be looking at the operational efficiency. So what do I mean by operational efficiency? It's kind of automate your processes and streamline your workflows. So this is very, very vital because you don't want to be repeating a task that you are meant to like carry out. You don't want to be like continually repeating it daily. And that is why we actually that is where chatbots comes in, because as a customer service person or as a customer, like your business actually have like you deal with data a lot, you deal with customers a lot, and you cannot be telling customers this, having to give customers the same kind of information every day to day. Like, okay, how is this used? A customer will call you, how is this used? You already have the answer. Why don't you just create a chatbot? And this chatbot actually automatically gives the response. We can see that today already. People have already started integrating that into their businesses, whereby they just pick up, like open a website, you see like, okay, I can chat with maybe Ada or chat with a chatbot or something. Then when you ask the chatbot a question, the chatbot like give you a response. So those are like AI tool that has been embedded in that application. So kind of make your work more seamless, more easy, and kind of help you to like automate your processes. So thirdly, I want to speak on the fact of enhancing customer experience. So this is very, very vital for that is very, very vital, and one of the importance of having this in as in our businesses today, because for every business, personalization based on what you want to do, like you are tailoring your business to suit the need of the customer. This is very, very essential. So but it's personalized interaction and improve customer satisfaction. So there are some times that you might not be available to like give like feedback or like give recommend product recommendations instantly. So this personalized interactions which your AI does kind of help you to like get like more like people to like recommend your product, get your product to be recommended to people, and that is what Netflix mostly utilize a lot. So this is very, very essential. So looking at the automating business processes with AI, so as I said earlier, you have to identify the processes, which involves you analyzing operations to kind of pinpoint areas for automation. That is, what are the areas you actually want to focus on that you know that you need automation processes? Because, okay, I've been doing this over and over again. So what are the kind of ways I feel I don't want to be like giving customers feedback over and over again or updates? I will also use like the customer service, because I think that is one of the best selling, and what is has been helping us, like AI as tool has actually been having so much impact greatly in today. So when it comes to AI driven chatbots, like to handle customer questions, it kind of like give them so much updates, and those automations are very things that are very, very essential, and they are very, very needed. And this way you don't have to be coming over and over again. It makes your processes, your business processes smooth, your daily operations to be smooth and efficient. You kind of like get information early. And also I would also like to use this example. Let's say like your UPS, like looking at the UPS, like they actually use like AI powered routing system, such that they kind of analyze like traffic, maybe when you order something online, maybe, and you need to like monitor like your delivery processes, all those techniques, all those like delivery locations, all those satellite mapping and all of that. Those are kind of like AI. Yes, because they actually help you monitor your processes and makes everything like seamless from the end, like from the end to end, from the end user to like the customers. Yeah. So also we have like implement AI solution where you deploy chatbots, RP, and other AI driven tools. And lastly, I would say monitor and optimize. That's like continuously refine and improve automated workflows. Yeah, so that's like also automation. It makes life easier for you. And I'll still go into practical, much more practical examples for us to like see how businesses or how as a person, as an individual can actually utilize this. So before I like kind of move into the main example of the AI tool itself, I would like to like buttress so much on this because and we have, as of today, we have lots and lots of AI tools in vogue that can actually be used for your business. But one thing there is that for you to be able to know, okay, which this is the kind of business I'm doing currently, and what are the kind of AI tools I need to be using in my day-to-day life or my day-to-day activities, or also that I need to integrate into my business today. Firstly, you have to identify your business need. What exactly does my business need? Like, what sector am I in? What exactly am I doing today? Am I an event planner? Am I a real estate manager? Am I a hotel owner? Which kind of business are you into? Because if you don't know, like, if you are not sure of the kind of needs you have to integrate this into, you'll just be like, oh, using AI I might not be able to like suit your own preference. And maybe you just continue like investing or using paying people or paying or signing up for subscription, AI subscription without like using that for your own business. So the moment you identify your business needs, the moment you know what exactly you need that for, that will actually make you streamline the kind of AI tool you need to focus on. So I said something, I said, do you need help with like customer service, marketing, or business, or perhaps daily operations? Focus on the areas you are feeling the most stretched and build from there. That is, look at where exactly do I need these automation processes? Because fine, and it's just like when I was told that I'm be facilitating in this, if I had to like focus maybe on my I had to like talk to like the electricity firms and maybe have to like present to them or try to come up with AI tools or AI ideas. I will be more focused on like, okay, how can we look at AI tools that focuses more on maybe decarbonization, or maybe looking at LiDAR that is like lightning or detecting fire or detecting smoke. So I know that my focus is streamlined to that kind of AI tools based on the business needs and based on the goal and objective we intend achieving. So the moment you understand that, okay, I'm an hotel person or I own a business, and okay, I need to like market my business. Is it online marketing? Am I into like e-commerce, or am I into supply chain? This is the most part I feel I'm kind of much more stretched. And how can I automate this process to make life more easier? Because the end goal is making profits, making life easier, and ensuring that you are getting like your customers or your users more satisfied with your product or whatever business you are involved in. So the moment you understand this and you know that, okay, this is what I need to do, or this is the part I need, like my weakness, and I need to like streamline my effort in, definitely you'll be able to like, okay, these are the kind of AI tools I need to, or these are the kind of aspect or medium I need to focus more on. And then secondly, I mentioned evaluate features and integration. So ensure the AI tool integrates well into your system and read the details to avoid spending time on fixes or over solutions. Because when you understand that, okay, these are the kind of AI tool I need, and okay, how can I integrate it into my system? I'm a business owner. I need to like, okay, use this AI tool. Oh, let me just use an example for an example in this illustration. So we have people that are into like you maybe you own a business and you want to like sell online. This one is even like relatable. I kind of want to use like something practical and more relatable to every individual. So we'll have Instagrams. You'll notice at times you come on Instagrams, you see someone like maybe the person like drop or post, or okay, I have this platform, you can do, and you just kind of click on the just you clicked on it to just to view the person's ad or the person's profile, or to see what the person immediately you notice you at times you get like an on your message, you get, oh, can you open, do I need like, do you want to view my this thing? Or you just get a response immediately on that, on your own IG message. And you'll be like, oh, I did not say it, I'm interested. I never commented on this person's post. So why am I automatically getting uh response like, okay, are you interested in this? So what the person did was that the person actually used an AI tool. So Instagram doesn't have something like that up to that extent yet. So, but they can actually be embedded to a third party. And one of them that I know is Social Bee. So Social Bee is actually like it's a platform. So, and they have an AI tool that can be integrated into Instagram, that can actually makes you like do your ads and be able to like get more leads and get more customers through that platform. So those are the things that you have to like on like know. So that's like you ensuring, okay, evaluating your features and looking at, okay, which AI tool is it going to be able to like give me what exactly I want. Okay, now if I use this Social Bee AI to the AI to ads, and I integrate it and I link that into my Instagram, definitely I am having more leads and I'm getting more people to like come into my page, even if I'm not even interested or I don't want to. But at least when I get the message, I might have to like go into the person's profile and kind of check, okay, what is happening here. So those are stuffs you want to invest your time, your features or whatever into, to be able to like get solution based on the kind of business you are into or you intend running. I just use that as an illustration. So also the third one I said, for you to choose the right AI tool is to like consider cost and like return on investment. You have to do your cost analysis. It is very important, especially when it is kind of like a startup or you are still going. I think on day one, the facilitator shared on raising funds and all of that. So for those that were able to attend, okay, I think they got more information on that. So considering cost and return on investment is very, very important. Like you have to do like the cost analysis, like look at, okay, if I'm to pay this amount, because fine, there are some AI tools that are actually free, and some will tell you, oh, it is free for a particular period of time, or some will tell you, oh, you have to subscribe over a period of time. So if you are not going to, if the AI tool is not going to be valuable, or you're not going to get the kind of profits you are actually going to be looking at, then try to still look for another AI tool in that same aspect, or in that same field that you are in, that might likely be able to like give you a valuable result that you need for your business also. So these are very, very essential, because you don't want to be okay, fine, we are AI is good for business, AI is good for our tech business, and all of a sudden, okay, they said, "Ah, I should go and use this one." You do this one, you sign up, you subscribe to it, and you realize that, oh, I'm not like getting the kind of profit I need, or I'm not getting the kind of results I need. So you should actually kind of like look at the cost. Is it something that over a period of time is something that is worthwhile, or you can kind of, okay, maximize your your business, like just try to do like a business analysis. If you actually pay for this tool and it's going to like you are using it and you are seeing results, then you can say, okay, I want to continue, or okay, or maybe you can go ahead and like kind of try another strategy. But what is very essential is when it comes to AI to consider your cost, consider the kind of business you are doing. Is it and the kind of profits or the kind of market you are in also determine the the amount or the level of your investment that you'll be investing initially into that business. So it's kind of good to kind of do a check and balance, kind of look at the cost, kind of look at your return on investment on your product, and based on what you've been doing over time. So I'll be moving on to like enhancing marketing and sales with AI, because as a business owner, and I got to understand that some of us, like, I'm not saying I'm 100% sure, like, maybe we just started our businesses or entrepreneurs, or probably that's like our focus. So enhancing marketing and sales with AI is very, very essential. And as I said earlier, you have to like look at your personalized campaign, use AI to create tailored content and offers, like offers that is personal to your business, and lead generation, identify high potential prospects with AI powered prospecting. That is, you want to have a lead, just like the example I made on using Socialbee. You want to have a lead, you want to have like a set of customers or users looking at your product, looking at your businesses. So there are AI tools that you can use to like do that and be able to like lead, get uh, more followers, get more users, or get people to like be able to like track your business, and also be able to like see the market trends. That is how your performance is. As soon as, okay, you have pushed this online product, okay, this tool you can actually check and see how many users have actually clicked on my page, how many people have liked, all of that. Those are kind of very, very important. And also for sales forecasting, so leveraging predictive analytics to optimize sales strategy is actually important. Those are kind of things that the AI tool actually helped us to enhance. Then I would want to talk about the lead scoring, the AI algorithms, which identify high potential leads, like prioritizing sales efforts. So when it comes to leads, it's very, very vital, because the kind of leads you have kind of give you an edge that, okay, I have this set of users in this particular field. That means if I continue, like if my AI algorithm focuses on this, maybe these demographics, or on this particular set of people, I'll be able to like make more money and drag more traffic to my own business. Then content personalization. AI tailors marketing messages to individual customer preference and behaviors. That's where I talked about the recommendation system. You kind of look at how, like, what are customers using and what have they been using day to day, like what are the pictures they are viewing. Like it checks all of that, and it kind of predicts or kind of see what users are actually using every now and then. So it's kind of tailor the marketing ads, the marketing messages to that platform. And I'll want to talk about the chatbot integration. So we have a lot of AI powered chatbots which engage customers 24/7, qualifying leads and providing support. So, and as you know, like sometimes you can just like for maybe you have like most organizations use that a lot, whereby you just like send messages and you get an auto response like immediately, or you get you make calls and you kind of get feedback at a go. like whereby you chat, like or you engage in phone calls 24/7. At times, it might not even be an individual or an human that is answering you. You get where they all those all ones too that will say, okay, click 5. If we don't like click, maybe click 5, and it's based on the information or based on your request, it navigates you to the next page or something like that. So those things are kind of AI chatbot integration that has been integrated into their system. So when you also integrate that into your businesses, it actually help you to reduce time, yeah, and be able to like get information passed to your customers on time. So I'll be going into like examples of the AI tools in action. So I'll just like pinpoint some of the AI tools, and these ones are kind of like practical to our day to day, and looking at those in agricultural sector. So we have FarmBots. So this FarmBot is kind of like an AI powered platform for smart agriculture. It can actually monitor your farming, like check track of your weeds, kind of look at, okay, where are the axes that there are weeds and need to be upgraded or uprooted or something like that. So this FarmBot, those are the kind of AI tool that you can actually purchase for your business if you are in the agricultural space. And secondly, we all know ChatGPT, and we use that a lot to like generate tests, customer support, and communication. So this AI tool, as a business owner, maybe you have to like maybe come up with something so essential, and you just be like, oh, I need to like ask ChatGPT, okay, I need this I need to know the number of people, or just like maybe any kind of questions relating to your business. Maybe, okay, you want to know which companies are performing well in this particular month in this sector. ChatGPT will kind of like scan through, or like goes to the open source, kind of scan through all the information across the system or across the web, and after that kind of generate similar tests in that regards to kind of answer your question. So, and I would like to point this here, like AIs are, as I said earlier, AIs are not human. Sometimes ChatGPT can actually give you the work based on facts, like they might not give you like 100% accurate like information, but at least to some extent, like the informations are still right. But that is why it can't replace human. You can still like do your own double check. And because at times some people will be like, okay, I use ChatGPT and I got this result. I use Microsoft Copilot, I got this result. I use cloud and I'm getting like 3 different results. So which one am I going to like go with? So I feel in that instance, you can actually just decide that, okay, just try and like use Google to kind of look for the source of your main report, or of your main question. Maybe that way you can actually get to see like references, or reference you to where it is, or a particular place that is. So I've already explained Social Bidder. It's an AI tool embedded for IG automation and content generator or post. Then we have the Wondershare Verbal. Those are for someone that is into like a small business. Maybe you're just starting a small business in your room and you're looking for how to expand. So this one is actually how I like maybe you don't have enough yet and you're just starting up, and maybe you're still selling, and you want to grow your business. So Wondershare Verbal is something you can look up for. It's an AI powered one-stop video marketing. It kind of like help you like do display your video even in your room. You can edit the video, you can edit the background, like you to make it look as if it's a standard setting. So it's actually good for people, and it will be help you to like promote your businesses, because what customers or what users sees, that is what they are actually attracted to. Then we have the in-video AI. So this in-video AI is actually used for mostly content creation, and AI enabled content creation or personalization for media. So you can actually, maybe you're a content creator and you want to like make your video make sense or like promote, because definitely if you're promoting your business and you want to like give the right content and you want to make it look so good and like crafts in such a way that it's sellable and it's look appealing to the eyes of your users. So in video AI is one of the AI tool that is very, very essential. Then we have this POE. So POE.com, you can go on and check. So this POE is like, I don't know if we have like those, anyone that is kind of into like, maybe data scientist or a developer or something. So this is where like a platform that contains like a lot of chatbots you can actually integrate into your model. It has lots and lots of chatbots, and that is what some most majorities of those users are developers that are using to like build AI tools now. Like maybe there are different kind of chatbots for their own system are using, kind of like, okay, combine maybe cloud, combine GT, and maybe open source and DALL-E to kind of like combine them and use the API to kind of create their own chatbots based on their preference or whatever they want to do. So when you go on this, you see like a lot of chatbots. You have, I think I have a screenshot on this slide. I'll show you shortly. So you kind of have a lot of chatbots. You can actually kind of come together, integrate to your own preference. You can connect that using different connect with their different APIs, and you'll be able to create your own chatbots. So moving on to like overcoming challenges and barriers to AI adoption. Fine, we can have like challenges and people will be like, oh, like is the data available, and what if my data is not given? So one thing I want you to understand is that you have to ensure like high quality data to like train your AI model. And wherever you are like maybe pulling, like getting your data, your AI data from, it's very, very essential. Maybe you're trying to like run an analysis and it's very vital you kind of like use high quality data and technical expertise. And so it's always advisable to develop in-house skills or partners with providers, at least people that you know that are already in this space, and you know that okay, this person or maybe the software developers guy or this example is, this illustration is for those that are maybe they have a broader business already existing and they might want to like outsource some of their, like maybe to come up with another to integrate into their own platform. So you can kind of like outsource and to like skillful partner with providers, and also looking at the regulatory compliance. So you kind of adhere to data privacy, because data is very, privacy is very important. You don't want to be sharing customers data out there. And whenever you are copying, this is one thing I would like to emphasize on. Maybe fine, and some AI will tell you, give me this information. As soon as you give this information, like you put it on the platform, and as soon as you copy it and you paste it, you're going to get every like results of whatever you're looking for. So my advice is, yeah, there are some information, maybe your company information. It is not advisable to like put everything, because AI is kind of, the more data that comes into the AI, the more it gets integrated, and it's, if it's actually answering another similar question for another person, it kind of picks from what exactly you are feeding into the system initially. So like that's why it's not always advisable to like put in all private information. Kind of like remove or maybe use something to like replace those parts to kind of make your data safe and adhere to like data privacy. This is very, very essential. I know some people just carry the whole PowerPoint and kind of copy it, and it's not advisable, and just still try. That's why we are human. It's not coming to like replace human totally. You still try and kind of use that properly in a way to reduce, like ensure that your own personal data is not being out there for security reasons, for maybe company rules and regulations and to ensure that your company information is not being triggered into other people's platform, and that way your business or your organization's security can be hacked, and which is might be detrimental to the organization. So these are very, very essential things we have to like kind of understand if we are going to be adopting or using the AI tool for our businesses and as also as an individual person. So I'll just like to like brush you on the case study of AI in small businesses, because yeah, so I just came about like these three important one, and I'd like to run through that. So this case study of AI in small businesses. So I point out this front desk calls. It's an AI front desk platform. It's myAIfrontdesk.com. So it's kind of maybe you're an hotel receptionist. Anybody that is into like a business that has to like maybe call that customers actually call you very well. You can actually try to like use something like this. Why do I say so? This one is not even messages. Like, okay, I'm a kind of I logged in. Maybe I went into an hotel and my AC was not working, and I called the front desk, and as I'm calling the front desk, it's not the receptionist that is kind of answering me. It's the phone, like the AI chatbot that is kind of replying, and it's responding as if it's the person that is talking. Like it's going to answer you, and it's going to like you can log your complaint, and it's going to give that information to the right source. You understand? So, and if I'm a business owner and I don't have enough to like maybe employ someone, and maybe I'm still trying to like start up or something like that, I know you have some cases that you might uh, get a call where people complain, and so to be able to like track that and be able to like get such information, I will say you can also check something like this up and see if it's something that you can actually use, and it's help you like tailor your complaints or whatever the customers is actually complaining of, and also gives you good customer service, and also help you to be able to also get like the guest feedback. So this is also essential. So we have the B2B outreach. So B2B outreach, like so let me say for maybe you have cold email campaign now, and you have like a B2B lead generation, which involves you like attracting potential customers for your business, and you want to sell other like to other businesses. So I can say, okay, you have like new products and you want to kind of stand out. So this AI tool maybe instantly outreach, it's kind of like a B2B lead generation, and it makes you kind of be able to like follow up by AI call agent and boosts like your engagement and sales conversation. So you can actually use that to able to like craft a personalized messages to companies that you might not be able to reach in. Let me say, for example, now I have LinkedIn now, and so my LinkedIn, I'm getting okay, somebody posted on my or sent me a message on my LinkedIn, and I want to like kind of respond to the person, or there's this company I see, and I automatically want to like reach out to this company or set an appointment. So these are the kind of tool that can actually help your business to be able to get like more leads, generate more B2B leads, look out for companies in your own line. And the way they tailor the AI tool is to your use, like is to your preference. So you can also check that out. Then I have the Midjourney. So this one, I happen to have a friend that is into architects. So when we were discussing, so he was like, oh, that he actually okay, I was like, oh, how's your business going and what are you doing now? So he was like, that is going fine, that thanks to AI and all. So we kind of like diverted into like AI conversation. So he was like, oh, that he used Midjourney because and one thing he noticed there is like the 3D designs are top notch. Normally it takes him maybe about 1 hour or 1 hour plus because he has been into this line for a long time. So, and with this Midjourney, he said barely, barely 1 minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. depending on whatever it needs, that it actually gets the old designs out. That what it does is that, for example, maybe you have like as an architect, you've seen this Microsoft's design in Lagos, and you're like, okay, how can I come up with this design? Or and I need to like market it to my, or come up with a 4-story building or whatever, based on your customer's preference. You can even add location. You can even add, he said you have like there are a lot of AI tool feature that can be embedded, that is already embedded into this mid journey, that he kind of use, and within 5 minutes he already gets a good 3D design, and he gets paid for it. So these are things that, and the market is actually there now, and it just probably and I believe that when you start using it, it might be free, but as time goes on, fine, you might have to subscribe. But when you look at the cost effectiveness, the time that it's saving you from, and the profits more, when you have more work, and that means you have more profit, yeah, that can be generated to your small businesses. So these are very essential and very, very useful. So these are one of the things that AI is actually helping us in our day-to-day activities, helping several businesses, several individuals in across several sectors. So for these case studies of successful AI integration, these ones are kind of like large organizations that are into like retail giant, manufacturing leaders, financial services. AI has been used to like detect a lot of fraudulent activities, and it has saved organizations, like a lot of organization, millions of naira, millions of dollars. So this AI has actually been in existence, and and it's still being used today. So that's that. So I would just like to, because okay, I think I have to like round up soon. So I'd just like to like run you through this business idea, which is very, very important, as someone that might not have like maybe you are in this call and you're like, okay, want to start up a business, or I want to do something, and you don't even know where to start. Okay, I've been hearing I can use AI to, and how best can I kind of integrate, what exactly can I do? So that's like the walkthrough I want to like put us like kind of like walk us through. So okay, let me use this example. I'm an individual. I'm someone that kind of like, okay, I want to start up something. Okay, where do I start from? I've heard AI too can be useful. How best can I integrate it? What can I do with it? So you can go on ChatGPT. Everybody knows ChatGPT. ChatGPT is something that it's kind of free, and you can use it. You can just type in, okay, I want to generate a business idea. ChatGPT, please generate a 5 creative business idea that is unique, and give it a business name and tagline. So ChatGPT gives me this 05 set of business name. Okay, now I have this 05 set of business name. So okay, let me go with the last one. I've gone with the business name Echo Chicken. I want to see, okay, what exactly do I want to do after that? Now ChatGPT have given me idea, and I now have, okay, a business name I think I can incorporate. So what do I want to do next? Okay, fine, I need a logo. So there's an AI tool called Logo Master. So this Logo Master, when you put in the name of your business, and you kind of also put in the sector, or like, for example, you also add sustainable fashion line, it comes up with several kind of logo for you. Do you understand? So okay, now it has come up with logo. It gave me Echo Chic logo. So I picked this. So now it has generated a logo for me. Sorry, that was supposed to come before that. So it has generated a logo for me. So what do I want to do next? I want to have like a website for my Echo Chic. So I go to durable.co, and I put in my the name of my design, Echo Chic. I put in this fashion industry. I tell Durable and put a prompt and say, okay, can you just build a website for me that can like tailor my fashion line into these particular businesses and all of that. So Durable generates a website for me. As you can see, it generates a website for you that you can use. So after I generated a website for me, and I'm like, okay, now I already have the website, and I need a product, right? And my product is in a fashion line. So maybe I want to make a t-shirt, right? And for this t-shirt, how do I want my t-shirt to look, and which kind of design do I want to have on it? You can go to OpenAI with DALL-E 2. So you can put a prompt. Please, can you generate animation design or t-shirts with animation design that can kind of go in line with my fashion line or something like that? So this OpenAI DALL-E 2 kind of generates, give you several kind of examples you can actually pick from. So I have it over there. So I picked the last one. So after picking the last one, and I'm like, okay, now I already have a t-shirt, a brand t-shirt, right? That I've generated online. So, and maybe I don't really know Lagos, or I don't know Nigeria. So I need to like check, okay, which companies can I be able to like print the t-shirts that this OpenAI have been able to like generate for me. So I go to like Bing, and Bing kind of like check, okay, what are give me the several companies that I can actually be able to like print the product, like my t-shirt from. So I go there, visit there, maybe I went to the first one, they printed it, and now I have a t-shirt as a product. So that, and when it comes to product life cycle, now you've kind of like utilized your idea, and you from your idea stage, you've been able to like develop it, and it has kind of come to life. Even if fine, it is not yet there, but you can continually grow and continually mature your product life cycle like that. So now you have a product, and you want to, okay, that is when the marketing will actually come in. Like, okay, how do I want to like grow these new t-shirts that I've been able to like implement, or how do I want to continually use it? So either you kind of go back to the previous like content creation, where I talked about like using your videos, like the Wondershare, to create a video whereby you can talk, or kind of maybe advertise the video. Those are something you can start in your own little way. But if you can also outsource it to maybe an existing marketing agency, I think we had that training yesterday. So though that's fine. So from there, your business idea kind of like come from, left the idea stage and to like a development stage. So that is what like the importance of, or the how AI tool is actually helping several businesses today in this era. So now this was like, I spoke about POE earlier on. So POE is like it has several chatbots that can be integrated. So when you visit POE, you have like lots and lot of chatbots. We have official chatbots. You can see Cloud there. That one is popular. So as an maybe a developer or something, you can pick from different of them and kind of like look for how you want to integrate them, or you want to like embed maybe two platforms and see how that looks. Or you can also just go to any of them and keep using it based on your preference, based on your business needs, or based on whatever you intend using it for as an individual or as a business owner. Then we have the featured boards, we have the new boards, we have the test analysis. Maybe you have an essay to write, and so there are actually many of them. We have mind boards, we have programming boards. Is it Python you are learning? This code LLAMA is what I think most developers and like use. I think that's like generated from Meta. So most of the developers actually use LLAMA. So yeah, so that's like for coders, and there are actually a lot of AI boats that you can actually visit and kind of like experiment and see for yourself. Is actually a lot. That's why I said AI has actually come to stay. The sooner you accept that and start learning how to like boost your business, the better for you as an individual. So okay. I also want to like talk about the ethical concern. I think I said something about that earlier. So looking at as an AI, fine, we've been talking about AI. The data privacy is actually very important. Your product, your business has to be transparent as possible, avoid copyright, and that is where it's why it's also important like you get your business registered so that somebody will not say you went to steal their business or something like that, like your patent, your idea, things like that. Okay, now I've come up with new idea from, okay, I want to create this for my business. I came up with this idea, you patent it. So someone will not say, come and maybe overtake you tomorrow, and you are like, oh, but I initially had this idea, I implemented it, but now the law covers everything. So it's very essential you do that. You make your AI and data very transparent as possible. I actually wrote like a paper or a publication last year on ethics of artificial intelligence. It's on ResearchGate. You can always check that out. Yeah, on ResearchGate. Then lastly, and for those that might be like, okay, how can I'm not tech savvy, I don't even know how to like start, even if fine, I know how to use the website, I know how to like visit the different site, but I still need to like maybe learn. So there are actually online courses you can learn. You have the online courses, you have Coursera, you have Udemy, you have YouTube videos are very, very good actually, and they are free. There are a lot of information you can actually feed in there. It is how determined you are as a person, as a CEO, or as a business owner, that actually is very, very important. So you can always, and the thing is, information is so, so vital, and everyone keeps learning every day. So this online course is actually out there. You can go there, try to learn AI. You might not really learn the technical or backend part of it, like just at least the one that is secluded to your business, just to have like an overview, or to like get more information. And when the conversations are happening, maybe at your place of work, or maybe you attend a conference or you attend seminars, you would be able to like relate to that conversation. It is actually useful, and it is very, very essential. So, and also I said something about AI consultant. For those that maybe you're already doing well and this is not like your strength, you can always outsource, or you can speak to like the AI strategists or people that are into that line to like advise you, or to like maybe get guidance on how to navigate your business. Then we have initiative like that, government initiatives. Some governments like are actually organizing programs. I think I saw one recently, 3MTT. They're actually organizing programs on that is related to AI, that you can also access, or you can attend and just hear and network. I think we have like Africa Startup something coming on next month there. There are a lot of networking events you can just look out for, and see if you can actually attend and just connect with people, get to hear their point of view, share best practices. From there you get like information on what is happening, and yeah, and how to best navigate your business. So lastly, and in conclusion, I would say like it's very essential. As I said earlier, AI has come here to stay. You have to embrace AI, leverage AI to like gain a competitive edge for your business. It makes your life much more easier. Automate processes. Like this presentation slide, I had to like use Gamma to kind of initiate. Although everything here it's not from Gamma, I still had to like add some things personally for me. But I'm just like kind of giving you an example of things that you can actually use AI for, to make your processes, or to make your whatever you're doing much more faster. So automate your processes, streamline operations, and boost efficiency, then empower your business. Like it's very, very essential. So this AI tool, it's gonna like make room for growth, and make room for more opportunities, and scale your business in a good manner. So I would like to say thank you all for listening.
Amazing. Thank you. So, I was trying to go and trying to, as you're giving these examples, I was going online to do my own research. And interesting, I think, because I'm thinking of how to create a logo for something I needed to work on. So you mentioned something, I quickly went to check that. Truly, that's amazing. Thank you so much for that. That was a packed, very loaded session. And to everyone who has been on the call, I'm sure you agree. So please, let's drop in the chat. Please drop your appreciation, your thank you, whatever nice words you have to say for our facilitator. She has been very amazing in sharing these different things. Now, these things that she shared with us, these are things that
Hmm.
You hear me, please?
I think we lost you for a minute.
Yes, my internet went out, but you can hear me now, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So thank you. Yes, I can see it. Henry says thank you, quite insightful. Jonathan says thank you for the knowledge. Please keep it coming. Let's appreciate our facilitator today. So this is the point where we take questions, and I dare say after everything she's shared, you definitely have questions to ask. So this is a good time. You can raise your hand to ask the question, or you can drop it in the chat box and we'll take the question. But while we're waiting, I just ask
Hi, Henry. So I think we lost her again. Just give a minute for her to like log on back, and if she doesn't, probably okay, she's here.
I don't know what the internet is true. We're almost done with this session. Please forgive that. I think that went up again. All right, I see Henry's hand up. Please go ahead and Henry, you can unmute and ask a question.
All right, thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, Henry connecting from Nigeria. All right, thank you so much for this insightful section. There's so much to learn and action as well. All right, my question has to do with I'm trying to also get to know your offerings. Some of it, maybe is this like a continuous training? That's one. So are there other offerings that you have? Because while you were taking the session, a lot was going through my mind. And one key area is the area of prompt engineering. Because yes, you've introduced AI, and there was something you mentioned. I use AI, but of course, there's always room for improvement. It comes in to give you what you want because of the bias in AI and the information, getting the facts and the truths. So I wanted to know, that's why I asked first if you have other offerings, maybe that covers this area of prompt engineering, how to query the AI, feed AI the right information depending on the sector where you operate, so that you can get actionable insight from the response that AI provides. So that's my question. Are there other offerings that covers prompt engineering and the likes? All right, thank you.
Okay, so thank you. I think the first question is for the host. Like we've already organized like the 3 days. So are you going to be having another section? Hopefully she answers that. Okay, so for the other part
I
of
was
the
laughing when
so the other part
please
of
go
the
ahead and answer.
So the other part of the prompt engineering. So what is happening now is that there are some organizations. I don't know if you've heard of Outlier. So that is their focus as of today. So because of what is happening, like we realize that they actually have like some facts are not being like some responses are not right. So we as like I'm also on Outlier. I do that like once in a while, but I've not really had the time. So they kind of get those that are into AI, kind of like kind of correct the prompts based on the knowledge. So that is what is happening now, so that they will be able to like train the data much more appropriately. You get? So what is being done on Outlier as of today is that they actually get like information that are not right. So they kind of like, okay, this information, if I ask this prompt, does it give me the right response? If it doesn't give me the right response, can you correct it as an human? So maybe my field now, because okay, I used to be like I did mathematics for my undergrad. So like in the math field, and they're asking some math question, and I'm seeing that, oh, this calculation is actually wrong, which you know you agree with me that when you ask some ChatGPT some mathematical question is actually terrible. So and so then notice that those are like the parts that the responses, the answers are kind of wrong. So they're getting experts, people that are experts in that line, to actually start training the data. And one thing I said earlier when I started the training was that like it is the information that you put on the like online that the AI actually trains. Do you get? So it is working based on the information they have. So that is why that organization is actually trying to like get people to use the like impute the right people like from different sectors that are experts, kind of like answer the right questions based on the prompt, so that way it will start training the data to be getting the right information. So that is where the prompt engineering part comes in. So that is what the organization I mentioned, that is what they're actually trying to do now. And you'll see that gradually things will be changing. And I feel they are still doing that, and they'll continue to do that, because definitely every open source is actually free. So the places that the ChatGPT or the Outlier guys, they are trying to like get the right data, like train the data with the right information, so that it will start like giving the accurate response. So that's why it's always advisable that they always say that it is not always 100% accurate. It cannot replace human intelligence. Yeah. So, but it can actually do the best it can for now. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
I have to agree with that, because talking about that mathematics part, when just recently when I was trying to experiment using AI, so I wanted to answer some math. That has never been my strong forte, and I think I have to work on it. So I said, let me try AI. By the time I was done, the number of wrong answers, it was terrible. I think at that point I almost lost my faith in AI. But anyways, thank you very much for that. Then to answer the first part of your question, we are a training center, so definitely we will be organizing more of such trainings sessions, different parts. Of course, by next year, we will go to a whole new level. So be sure to follow us on our social media pages. That's My Leaps initiative on all social media pages, so that you can get information on whenever we have our next training. And of course, if you register for this session, you'll definitely be the first to get the prompt of whatever sessions that we will be having coming up. But thank you very much for that. All right, I don't see any other questions. Any other person would like to ask a question before we wrap up, because we are gradually wrapping up the session today? All right, in the absence of no questions, I don't see any hand. I don't see any questions in the chat box, although I did want to ask a question. So, just like I think Henry mentioned it when he talked about like the distrust of what maybe people think of AI, like you said, maybe they're trying to take over, they're trying to do stuff. But then again, it takes a lot. He also talked about prompt engineering, because he also takes it, because to get the right information from AI, you actually have to feed it the right question. So for people who don't, business owners, for example, when we talk about mostly SMEs, for instance, there's some people that are just starting off and maybe the level of education is not at a particular level. How could such people gradually begin to introduce AI into their work? I mean, if you don't use AI as an individual for your personal stuff, how would you use it for your business? So what would you propose, or what would you suggest to someone maybe who just started, who is not so keen on using AI, but probably has seen that there's a benefit, but is not familiar with it at all? Where would you say they should start from?
Okay, so for me,
I don't know if you got the question.
Yeah, I got your question. So for me, for someone that is not even like aware of how AI works, or not a tech savvy, or not into that I feel like that is why we are actually creating more awareness of people using AI and trying to like learn the AI tool as it advances day to day. So my advice is for them is that they should try and like go online, as I said earlier, like try to like read up on like materials. There are actually materials on YouTube videos that they can actually check, like, oh, AI skill as a beginner, or how can I use AI to like learn, or as a beginner or something. Because the thing is, the knowledge is out there, but it's how the individual or the person decides to like learn the AI. So whoever is ready to learn, we should be able to like get to like take hold of whatever information or whatever tool or whatever link or whatever stuff that is being available to the person. So my own advice is that the person should be ready to like go on, maybe go check online, try to like see or learn or try to read up on how to use it. And maybe for the business, okay, let me even go down like low. But as a business person, or a person will shall have a phone to be able to like do maybe Instagram, TikTok and all. So I feel from there, like, okay, I just like start using, maybe I'm always on Instagram, I'm always on this thing. There are sometimes you kind of get like ads or something related in that pattern, or so the person can even just check maybe on Instagram or just check, okay, AI. I'm so sure that there will definitely be a video that the person can watch or see that can give the person like a little knowledge or a little basics base. So from there, the person can start like navigating or okay, start checking our platform. Because fine, it's not everybody that even know how to like navigate or even know the best tool. That was why I really, really emphasized on like how to choose the right tool for your business. So when the person just watch a video and see it, I feel the person will start like getting more knowledge. And the one thing that is so important is like, let's continually create awareness, let's share information as we can as possible.
All right, thank you very much, Esther, for that. So we're wrapping up now. So just in a few minutes, do you have any final remarks you would like to share or final thoughts you would like to share before we go?
Okay, so my final thought, I'll just want to share and encourage everyone here today, like find like you might not have as I said earlier, that was why I used that illustration of even if you're in your closed door, you don't know what to do or you don't know where to start, just like I start from somewhere. And you might not be a business oriented person, or your field might just be okay, I'm in the tech side. Then you can like adjust to, because okay, one thing about me, I've always been like someone that is always like, okay, I want to go like in the space where like the world is going, because the world will continually keep evolving. What are the tools? What are you learning differently that is actually making you different from every other person? And that is why I always emphasize on the competitive edge. Like, why will my business be unique to your own business? Because let us be sincere, everybody is doing, maybe like not everybody, like people, we have people in same sector as your own business. Maybe you are in the food business, you are selling food. What exactly is your competitive edge? What are you doing? How are you marketing your business differently that is attracting more customers? Even if the food is not is very good and all, but like some people are actually doing so, like they have so much talent in them, but it's just like getting to the right space, to the right people. And that is one thing AI tool is very, very essential when it comes to marketing, when it comes to like content creation. You can actually use even in the comfort of your room, even if your background is not fine. AI tool, that's why I said that Wondershare and the InVideo AI, you actually come up with a good video that you can use to market your products even from the comfort of your room. So those are the things you can be looking out for, and that way you'll be able to like grow your business and put your market or put yourself out there. So don't just stop, keep doing, keep pushing, keep learning. And that's my advice for everyone. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much. Keep pushing, keep learning, and whether we like it or not, we are living in an AI world, and it's just only going to just keep increasing. So the earlier we start learning about it and utilizing it, the better for us all. Thank you so much, Esther, for sharing with us this very deep insight. We're grateful. And of course, we have officially come to the end of our program today. Now, I don't know, perhaps if you probably want to drop your contact, I don't know if you offer training services in AI, but if you maybe want to drop maybe your LinkedIn or something where others can reach out to you to maybe ask you for, even if it's a paid session, I don't know if it's something you want to do, but if not, that's all right. Thank you once again. We're grateful for your time. To everyone who has joined the conversation, and for those who have joined day 1, day 2, day 3, or maybe day 2 and day 3, thank you so much for joining. We have officially come to the end of this business training series, and we trust that it has been a productive time for you. All right, Esther has dropped her LinkedIn profile, so you might want to connect with her on LinkedIn And if you have any thing you need to do, you can probably reach out to her on that. So again, thank you all very much for joining. As I was speaking earlier when I was responding to Henry, we are a training center. We provide training services on different things, interestingly. And I always tell people that you need to take advantage of it now that it's still free, because there is no guarantee that it will be free for much longer. But these things are free today because we have someone is saying, please, can you check this? Do you mind dropping the link on the group? She actually responded to him by dropping the name Outlier. So you can just go to Google and type Outlier and it will come out. So Lukeman just responding to you. All right, so I was saying that it might not be free any longer, so please take full advantage of it. But of course, look out for our next sessions. I think we have a couple still coming up this year. I'm not very sure, but I've dropped the links to our social media pages in the chat box. Feel free to connect with us on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and also X. We also have a YouTube channel, but that's not yet fully active. But LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter, do connect so that you're the first person to get information when we have our trainings. And who knows, perhaps if you already start for one of our previous trainings, by the time we start doing paid sessions, perhaps you might just get a discount for attending one of our sessions. Okay, my phone wants to leave me. All right, thank you all so much for joining. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. And thank you again, Esther. Thank you for your time. We don't take it for granted at all. And I think with that, we have officially come to the end of this My Leaps Initiative Business Training Series. We'll see you at our next training. I remain Olufumi Olaosun, and definitely look forward to seeing you in any of our other sessions that are coming up either this year or next year. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you again, Esther, and goodbye, everyone. Please remember to connect with us on social media, on our social media platforms, and be sure to reach out to us. Have a wonderful night rest. Good night.
Yeah, thank you.